Hi Taurus, welcome to Self-Discovery Support. Thank you for joining me. My goal is to offer a storyline that may assist with self-awareness and insight into your situation. Please remember that you hold the power in co-creating the life you desire. We'll start with looking at your current energy and your path forward. Then we'll look at your connection and close with advice. Today I'm using the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle cards. And what is this one? Starry Night playing cards and the Secret Messages from the Heart Oracle. Alright, so let's get started. I shuffled before camera went on, and I asked about your energy for at this present moment. And so we got the High Priest of Atlantis, which talks about chakra healing. And so there is something here about, at this moment, there could be a need to align your energies. So I almost think of it as whenever there's a call for things to be aligned, it's almost preparation, as uncomfortable as the process can be of going through clearing, going through healing. And there are other things you can do, in the moment that could be temporary, like yoga, stretches, meditation, different types of exercises that you can definitely work on. But it does tell me, it feels like a preparation. We have High Priest of Atlantis. This is someone that had to be prepared to take on a higher role. And that really stands out to me as what could be happening here for you. The new year is upon us, and for you, this could be a significant year. We're gonna pull some cards and see what is this about. All right, what is the High Priest of Atlantis about? Queen of Diamonds, Nine of Diamonds. That's very earth sign energy. All right. This to me points to like someone who needs to come in, who is about to come into a kind of stability. It's exciting. It's someone who is about to create a certain amount of prosperity as well. But I almost see like there are two paths. The Two of Clubs sometimes talks about looking to the future, planning for the greatness, and that's what I was saying with the High Priest of Atlantis. Like there's a preparation that is almost needed to happen so that you can enable stepping into this really amazing power. It's almost your quintessential energy, which is very earth sign, Queen of Pentacles, someone who is stable but is also very giving, because they are able to take care of the material things in their life. They're responsible. They're able to create a certain type of independence, a certain type of prosperity and self-reliance, which then opens up a pathway. So that is what I'm seeing here for you. And hidden energies, Nine of Hearts, another 9. So it tells me like 2 9s talk about closing cycles, new things beginning. And so that is here for you. The 9 of Hearts does talk about wish fulfillment, getting the things that you want to happen. Almost it's like a year for you, Taurus. And it's like, in order to take these steps, what do I need to do? I'm going to read a little bit from the guidebook for this oracle so that we have some practical pathways that we can go forward on. It says chakras frequently become blocked or weakened. The High Priest of Atlantis says there are many direct signs your chakras are out of balance. You may feel ungrounded, creatively stuck, or out of touch with your feelings. You may struggle to speak up for yourself, set boundaries, trust your inner knowing, or to see the bigger picture in your life. Physical ailments may also show up as a result of blocked chakra energy. Even if you haven't noticed the signals, picking the card is a clear indication that chakra healing will benefit you. To invite instant support, imagine your chakras as flowers or orbs extending upwards from the base of your spine to your crown. They glow red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. All right, so some practical tips there. All right, so we're going to look at the connection that you may have on your mind. So for those of you that are here about a connection, let's move there. All right, so please tell us. What's going on with Taurus? How does Taurus feel about this connection? Okay, hidden energies, Jack of Spades. So this seems to talk about communication, something happening swiftly. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we have 2 8s, 2 4s, and then we also have a kind of pair showing up here. So we do have a kind of story that connects to 2 people in a connection. 2 8s talk about abundance, manifestation. So that tell me that is part of the energy, your energy, when it comes to this connection. 2 4s talk about stability and foundations. So that could be part of what you're wanting to bring in, or how you feel that this connection makes you, how you think about it. We have someone here left a connection. 8 of Hearts telling us that there is a kind of avoidance of a connection that could be pretty deep, pretty stable. We do have also someone who wants to, so I'm feeling like 2 energies here. One person in this connection is avoiding it. There's something that keeps them trapped or kind of locked in, unable to take actions towards this, unable to even think about this in a bigger way. And another person in this connection is seeing this like stability, foundations, wanting to build, seeing the potential of the 10 here, seeing the potential of building. We do have something of a masculine and a feminine energy showing up. So I don't know, I'm feeling like the person who feels like this could be either of you, right? It doesn't mean gender, is locked in, but I'm seeing the person who is more of the masculine energy. It does feel like they might be the one that walked away from something, and also someone that needed to take a break from the connection. Somebody that they have reasons, they have things that are happening in their life that is causing this. Three of Clubs. This person, whoever, so this is how you feel about the connection. This could be you, Taurus, could be a person. Somebody here is waiting on some kind of restriction to be loosened. It does feel like very real world almost, because it does feel like there's a waiting on a process to happen. And there's another energy here, that this person is thinking that one of you wants to come together, wants to make it solid, sees like all this, right, all these pentacles, and a partner for yourself. The other person has kind of stepped away. So I don't know, Taurus, this could be you who maybe stepped away from a connection and is maybe wanting, I don't know, you're waiting on maybe evidence of things changing, things to line up for you. There's energy which needs to be reconnected. But I do see 8 of clubs here, so that does talk to me about movement happening. Okay, one of you walked away because whatever was happening between you two, I feel like it was taking very long. It was a very long process, and somebody was just dissatisfied in how this was going. I feel like a bit of impatience as well. Yeah, it's almost like somebody retreated, stepped away, and just said, okay, I'll make other plans, or I'll be okay planning for what comes. Almost like somebody gave up in a way. Okay, so one of you thinks that you had found the partner that you were very drawn to. Yeah, Queen of Clubs here is someone who is very attractive, attracts a partner. King of Clubs as well. So 2 times you have a match. Twice, Taurus, you have a match. You definitely, whoever this is to you is a very strong connection here. The King and Queen of Clubs, however, they're not facing each other, so I do feel like there is a misalignment, and it goes right back to High Priest of Atlantis type of thing. So this the masculine energy, whoever that is in your connection, or just one of you, is a little bit defensive, or one of you is wanting to like push really hard for this. The energy is like mismatched. It's not lining up for you both. Alright, so I'm feeling that one person needs to step back. One person is really wanting this to, it could be a bit of a runner chaser thing happening here. Okay, I want to see how your person feels about this connection. How does Taurus's person feel about this connection? Too much. Okay, one more time. A lot of cards keep coming out for your person, and a lot of court cards. I feel like your person, there's a lot of people involved in this connection for your person, and they're moving through a lot of energies or a lot of different feelings, different roles. 10 of Spades in hidden energy on your person's side. So there's that talks about an ending. There's a bit of complexity in your person's spread. Let me just move this up so you can all see. Alright, so we do have Alright, Taurus, so what I'm seeing on your person's side is, does seem like there was an ending that stands really strong for your person, like it was a big thing. If you don't think it was big for them, it shows up as a 5 of Diamonds type of situation, which is something that we miss, something that makes us feel unsupported, disconnected from whoever it is. You know, the phrase that's pretty popular is out in the cold. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing that your person, like, there is a communication that is wanting to happen pretty quickly. Somebody probably wants to communicate about how they feel. This is broken-hearted energy showing up here directly. and there is wanting to, maybe there's a little bit of defensiveness. Maybe there's a little bit of defensiveness as well. But I think the main gist is that your person is wanting to express how they feel, express their emotions. They might be wanting to do this pretty quickly because there are a lot of motion cards, a lot of fast energy. 8 of clubs, Jack of spades. But then here we have someone who is wanting to invest, wanting to take their time. It's like wanting to quickly communicate that I'm willing to take my time because I am very passionate about this connection. I want to express. There can be a little bit, I feel like a little bit of anxiety, nervous energy, because there is a strong, like, Jack of clubs is also emotion oriented. Jack of hearts, this person wants to do something to make themselves feel better, to make sure that this connection doesn't end. To maybe a person has had some realizations and they want to express that maybe they didn't do that before, and it's almost like wanting to quickly rush in order to say, okay, I'm here, I want to make sure that we can take the steps and build something even in a slow way. I want to build brick by brick. So this person seems like they were a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of pain, well, a lot of pain here, and then wanting to make sure that they now open up, express, try to reconnect, and then, see what happens. They are very drawn to you. There's a lot of feeling here, a lot of clubs, heart energy. Yeah. This is someone who's had a realization. Maybe your energy before was more like iffy, on and off. Not on and off, but more like uncertain. There wasn't as much like yes. I feel a heavier energy here of somebody saying, okay, I want this to happen. Yeah. All right, so let's see what your person wants to say to you. The distance between us will not keep us apart. That's the energy I'm feeling from these cards. It's someone who is wanting to close the gap. 8 of clubs here, and to say, yes, I want to do this. I'm determined. King of clubs is that type of energy. I'm going to get this to happen. All right, what else? One more, please. I have never known anyone else like you before. My feelings for you have caught me by surprise. Yeah. It's, it sums up the reading very clearly, because this is probably the person that walked away, or maybe you walked away from this person based on maybe certain things that happened, behaviors between you two. But this is a realization like, oh, actually I feel quite deprived. I feel separated is what I'm getting. And so this definitely caught your person by surprise here. All right, I want to see what you have to say, Taurus. What would you say to your person? I understand you perfectly. Let's not fight anymore. Can we call a truce? Okay. I love you dearly and deeply, and hope someday I will have the courage to say this to you directly. Okay, Taurus, so it's like you do have those feelings. You definitely want things to be aligned, right back to our chakra healing, but you don't want, I think it's like a fear of, can this come together, rejection, and also whatever happened between you guys before. It just didn't align, as I was saying. It didn't quite match, but there's something about timing. A lot of timing cards, like fast, slow, wanting to invest, like this is the time now, waiting on things to happen. So I think there's a lot of the energy between you two. All right, let's get some advice here for both of you. Advice for Taurus in this situation. The advice for Taurus. Alright, so for you Taurus, it's needing to balance things in your life. You may have to put some priority here. Focus. I think it's like focusing on this. I do feel like there's a little bit of distraction with you. Maybe you are pretty busy aligning various other things in your life, and maybe there's a feeling on your person's side that there wasn't a lot of honed in energy, like you wanted to focus on them. But I think there's a call to like be clear what it is you want and make the choice. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, and for cross watchers, let's see what the advice is. All right, Ace of Diamonds, 3 of Hearts, 6 of Spades. There's a new opportunity to come together, and I think it's to move towards it. Yeah. I think if you are the person that kind of left or walked away, even if it was vice versa as well, it's like this time, if you want this, there's a new opportunity that might come your way if Taurus or yourself decide to pursue this. And if you want to reconnect, then do take the steps to move towards it, but you do have to let go of anything that hinders you. So you're gonna need to approach this in a much maybe clearer way, surer way. I would even say healthier way as well. Okay, so that is the reading that we have for you, Taurus. I'm wishing you the best for the rest of the year, and take care. I will see you next year. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Take care.